Okay.
Hey, Facebook, it's your friendly nosy neighbors, Jessica Carden.
Jeremy Manwaring.
With Murdock Manwaring Company. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, by the way, we are live.
Yeah. Hey, it's warm.
All of a sudden, it got a little bit warmer.
Got some sun on my face, and it feels like I'm in Florida.
So we're trying something a little new today. We are, well, not a little new. We went live last week, and it went great. But we want to know, hey, if you're seeing this live, will you share it to your timeline? It's a great time. Facebook really gives us a lot of juice for being live. So if you take a second.
This is really weird.
Do you see yourself on there?
Yes.
And then there we go. And
hey,
let's
guys.
see. There's live. And we can just hit right in here. And we just hit share. So if you'll share it over to your timeline, right post, share post.
Okay. What do I do?
There we go. Okay, this is more complicated.
Where am I sharing it?
You're just hit right. Did you just share it to your timeline?
I thought it disappeared.
I don't know. I'm worried. I don't know if it shared it to my timeline or not. Now this is what happens on live.
Oh, here
TV.
it is. Share with my friends. Beep.
Yep, share with your friends. So you guys, please share on your Just take a moment and share it onto your timeline, because we would love, again, our local businesses to get as much exposure as we can. That's why we do Nosy Neighbors.
It is. So, and this is going to be a cool one. I'm
this
pretty
is
excited.
Be a
I've
cool
driven by here a few times.
This is the stuff you live in Idaho for.
Yes, exactly.
Right? No one knows about like how this happens except for you know.
And joining us live, type hashtag live in the comments.
Oh, yes.
Hashtag live.
And by the way, if you're joining us live and you want to make a comment, which we'd love for you to do, please hit hashtag live. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. That way we know the ones that are live, and then it's going to be super fun.
Good.
And by the way, if you love real estate.
Like we love real estate.
Head over to the Murdock Manwaring Company page and like and follow. It is a crazy time.
It is.
So,
and that's why we do this. We want to support them, and hopefully you'll support us in the future.
Yep, that's right. We want to be our community experts.
Yeah.
All right. So today we built this up. We're in Idaho Falls.
Make sure you show the snow, Tommy, because it feels really warm, but it really isn't.
It's really not. I had to put my gloves on.
So we're glad that we could come out here today, because this is going to be sweet.
This is going to be sweet.
And you probably better book early for this deal, because I'll bet they get busy in the big weekends.
Well, if you didn't know this existed, it's about to blow up.
Yeah, come with us,
Come on over this. Let's just
the world.
give you a little hint. We're at 7 Horse Ranch. And you may say, well, ranch, what do they do? Well, let's find out.
They do ranch stuff.
They're rancher type. Well, look at it. Now, there's nothing I like more than glitter, and this is
it's
just
a unicorn.
Isn't he awesome?
Hi,
He's
Rachel.
amazing. Hi. Rachel, Rachel, tell us who you are.
So I'm Rachael Reynolds. I run 7 Horse Ranch.
Look at all the sparkles.
Look at all the sparkles. 7 Horse Ranch that happens to own a unicorn.
We do own a unicorn. Yes, we do.
So tell us a little bit. What is 7 Horse Ranch?
So 7 Horse Ranch, pretty much we just kind of do horse rides and birthday parties and trail rides and all that fun stuff, and it's just a little family-owned business.
Okay, so you say you do trail rides here at the ranch, or you?
So it is here. We actually just go down the road just a little bit. Super easy little trail ride, perfect for families and little kids.
How many people can come on a trail ride?
So right now we can take 4 horses, but they can be buddied up. So if they are 2 to 4, they can ride with an adult, and then 5 can ride on their own. I usually just lead the horse because they're just little.
Can you trail ride on the unicorn?
Yes.
Oh my word.
I have done that.
That is amazing.
Aren't unicorn tears healing or something?
Oh yeah, he's very therapeutic.
Right.
Let's see what we got here.
So you said we've got trail rides, so they can hire. Do they have to come here? What if they want to go somewhere else and trail ride?
So we do have to come here just because of licensing and insurance and all that fun stuff. But we are hoping that in the near future to be able to do Palisades as a trail ride. But we got a few things we got to work out before that happens.
There's a lot of cool stuff around here, right? Can't you ride up near the golf course and some of that? Okay, sweet.
Neat. So if you haven't experienced that, is it easy? Do you have to have any experience with horses?
Nope. You can be brand spanking new, never been on a horse, never been near a horse, and you can come get on, and they just walk their trail and
they don't buck you off.
Oh no.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? This could be, if this is your first experience, this is a great way to go.
This is a good way to do it.
We have actually had people who have bad horse experiences come to us and they're like, I'm super scared. I'm like, it's okay, we'll take care of you.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time they leave, they're like, oh my gosh, horses, man.
Yeah.
They are amazing.
They are
That's
amazing.
I'm like, they are.
Okay, I need to ask her now. Wait, before we go on, because I have more questions about the unicorn.
Okay.
If they want to find
Is that
out more,
bugging
where
you?
do they go? How do they make a reservation? How does that work? And how much does it cost?
So you can follow us on Facebook at 7 Horse Ranch. Is the best way, right? Is the best way to get a hold of us, because then you can message us. My phone number is on there as well. For the unicorn, is $100 an hour.
You are pricey.
I know.
You're worth it though.
Right? Isn't he
Yeah.
though?
Oh,
Fantastic.
look at
Totally
him.
worth it.
And
So
when you say
Son.
$100 an hour, not to trail ride him.
no, $100 an hour for us to take him to your house to a
Oh.
party. We've done baby showers as well. We've taken the unicorn to baby showers.
So you're gonna drive this horse to my yard
Yes.
and take him in my backyard
Yes.
for any party?
Yep. And we even have a saddle to put on him so everyone can ride him as well
Are
in
you
the backyard.
kidding?
In any neighborhood.
In any neighborhood.
How far do you go?
you want to come to my house, don't you, buddy?
So I do, the
you
farthest
do.
I've gone is Rexburg. I've also gone to Shelley. There is a traveling fee, just kind of depending on where it
Yeah.
is. If you're in Idaho Falls, there is no traveling fee because
Wow.
it's all right here. But
Okay,
So
so
you
you
can do a lot
can
with the
literally
horse.
hire the unicorn to come. And is there any restrictions? Can you go into a neighborhood and you bring him?
yep,
Oh
I
my
can pretty much
goodness.
take him wherever.
Princess
That is
Penelope,
cool.
how amazing. That is, I mean, that is
Think
every
of
kid's,
that.
right? A pony is every
Like,
Oh,
kid's.
yeah.
and everyone that's asking somebody to not homecoming. What's the last dance? Commencement.
Oh.
Yes.
If you want to answer or ask
Hey,
somebody.
we totally could.
That is a great
We
idea.
so could.
That is amazing. So you said you can come anytime somebody would want to have a unicorn or a horse. Now, if they don't want the unicorn, he can come as himself.
Yes, I've actually had times because his hair
Look at the
is
sparkles.
dyed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
most
yeah.
of the time when they want just a normal horse, we do use Shay, just because she's not
Look at that.
all done up all the time.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh yeah, look at my hand now.
So,
Oh yeah,
Part
you're
of the
gonna be covered.
program.
okay, so they message you through Facebook if they
Yes.
want to hire, if they want to do a trailer ride, or if they want to have, what is his name?
His unicorn name is Calypso.
Calypso. So if
What's
Calypso
his regular
to come,
horse name?
Gunner.
Gunner.
Oh,
Kids were starting to get smart.
Oh yeah.
So they
the
were
Gunner.
like, wait, isn't that Gunner? Because he's also our lesson horse.
Ah.
And so everyone's like, that's Gunner. So Calypso is Gunner's cousin.
Ah.
That
and
makes sense.
we have to keep him inside because people will try
I
and
have
take
an
our
inappropriate
unicorn.
comment to make.
Oh, hello.
I'm a little worried that Calypso is Gunner's drag
Something?
queen name.
Got
Hey,
it. That
you
could
know,
be.
The sparkles
good.
come out. The
Oh,
horn
yeah.
is on. It is time to shine.
I
So-
love it.
Yes.
If I've got my kids and my wife's at Target and I drive out here, we can go on a horse ride while she shops and
Oh, yeah.
we'll be done before she's even done.
Oh yeah. So
That is a really good question.
our loop takes about an hour and a half. I usually
Okay.
tell people to plan on 2 hours just by the
Okay.
time we get on, get comfortable,
Yeah.
and get going. It usually takes about then. But yeah, super
And
easy,
if we
super
take all
quick.
4 horses, what's that going to cost me?
Let's see, all 4, it's $35 per person, which is what, $140
Man,
for
that's
all 4?
great.
So for 2
What a
hours of
great
horse rides,
experience.
140. What a
Sheesh.
great experience.
Right? Isn't that
So how
great?
many horses do you have?
So we have 7.
Can we meet them?
Yes, you
7.
can.
I know Calypso is rocking
I
it
know.
right now.
He's so awesome. I'm going to tie him up over by
Okay.
All
little
right.
Miss Shay.
I love the
Whoa.
glittering mane.
Stay away from the business end of
That's
that
right.
guy.
Oh, look at his tail. Oh, today's my favorite day.
Get in
That
there,
is-
Jessica.
no,
Let's
it-
see if it matches your hair. It
so I
kinda does.
mentioned, I was looking, I'm like, I am pretty sure I could do some glitter.
Yeah.
In my
Oh, yeah.
hair.
You guys would
It
be
looks
like
similar.
Oh, yeah. Well, come look
magazine.
at Shay's tail that we did for her.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that so pretty?
They are.
that.
You guys are in
Look at this guy's real
style.
interested.
yeah.
You're in style.
Good boy.
And then who is
Scared him.
this?
That's Cara.
So Cara is
Cara.
very smart. She's been checking
yeah.
everything out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She is probably the sweetest dog you will ever
look
meet.
at
She
her.
was very congenial. She welcomed us right when we arrived
yes.
and was very sweet.
Yes. she's
These
just a sweetheart.
these do seem really calm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can just walk around like it's a car almost. And you don't have to
My
be.
3-year-old walks underneath them, even though I'm like, don't do that.
Not recommended on
yes.
this video.
No.
Yeah.
But
I'm
she
petting
does
the
it and they're
dog.
totally fine.
That's
And
good.
I'm like,
I'm
it's
petting
a
the
good
dog,
thing
but
that
kind of
you're
wiping
good
the glitter
ponies.
off too.
You getting all glitters?
Everybody's doing a glitter transfer.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. As we walk by, what's all this?
So this is all the fun stuff that we use. This is a lot
You gotta
of.
look down when you walk around out here.
Yes, you do. This is a lot of the products we use.
There's
for
a lot
all them.
of products here.
Yes, my dad teases me and says there's more hair products out here than there is in the bathroom.
Could you just do Jessica up like Calypso right now?
How much does that cost?
I'm sure we could figure
Maybe a
something
little
out.
bit.
You
That
guys
is a
might
good
need a
idea.
photographer out here
Oh
too.
yeah.
I can see my poses of the
She would
glittery
look
hair.
great.
and
Just
that's
coming
so
down
good.
and
Yeah.
all the nice
Yeah.
hairspray.
Mane and tail, that's a human
that.
product, right?
Well, you
Even
can
though it's
use
a
it
horse.
Ah.
Man.
for human. But yes, this is probably the best stuff I've ever found for their tails.
Ah.
Because out here they get really gross.
Yeah.
But
I love
You
That's
guys
a lot of
take
glitter
good
and a lot
care
of
of
fun.
them.
oh yeah, and this is just part of all of.
I can have more
fun.
inappropriate comments. Of this is, the makeup station. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
There you go. It's awesome. Look
Oh,
at
yeah, it's
this.
Oh, fun.
So people that have that are moving here, we have a lot of people that have moved here from other places,
Yes.
and and they don't maybe haven't ever experienced horses.
Been
before.
around horses. Or,
Can they come out and meet them first and maybe
Oh,
get
yeah.
a little comfortable?
That's a
How
good
how
idea.
long in advance do you need to book to come out and ride?
So usually I like a week, but I can usually do a couple days, about 3 days. I can make something work. But yeah, here are all our other
Wow.
ponies.
Look at all
Look
these
at this.
guys.
So what are all their names?
So this little paint right here next to us, closest to us, this is Danny. This is
Oh.
my friend's horse.
Are we going to get
he's just a
shocked on
sweetheart.
this fence?
Yes, do
Okay.
not touch it.
Just
Yeah,
try
Jessica,
it,
it's
but
fine. It'll
you
be
should
fine.
just test it. in
You'll
case
be
it's
fine.
Yeah, see if
broken.
it works for me.
You'll be fine.
FYI, if you're moved to Idaho recently, if someone says to take a pee on the electric fence, don't
do
do
it.
that. That is a PSA for you.
Unless you're with me and I told you to, then it'll be real funny.
Yeah.
Danny, you've got a mustache and a
know.
braided tail.
Doesn't he?
Look at that.
Good
He's
looking
super
horse.
sweet.
They're all very sweet, very calm.
Yes, they are all super chill.
Take a whiff?
And this one over here, this one's Majestic. This
you're
is the one
smelling
that I ride because he's a little crazy.
Oh, he's
Oh,
crazy.
he's just getting used to it.
I know. He's a good boy, but he has his moments.
He's spirited.
So I saw a picture on your site, I believe, of a tiny little girl on a, looks like this big horse.
Yep. So the tiny little girl is my daughter. Her name is
Okay.
Melody. And she likes to ride Max mainly because he's the biggest, but he is also the sweetest. And so he takes care of his rider. He's perfect for her. And he also likes to go slow. So he's perfect. But yeah.
That's like me.
Perfect.
Biggest, slowest, but nicest. It's like me. So how did you get into this, Rachel? How did this all start?
So it started as a senior project. I started doing lessons and then it's turned into more because my dad was like, the horses are expensive and we have to get rid of them. I'm like, no way, dude.
Yeah.
Just like Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you are not getting rid of my babies. So I was like, how much do I have to make to keep the horse? And so we figured out how much we had to make each month to keep them. And so I did lessons to make that money. And then we kind of branched out into trail rides. And then last year we started doing birthday parties.
That is
And
very
you-
entrepreneurial.
That is great. And you said you have insurance and you have all the
Yep,
right
all that
stuff.
good stuff.
So really you do this so that you can keep your
Yes.
horses.
That
I
is
do it so
great.
I can keep my babies.
Oh my
'cause
goodness.
I grew up
here,
with all of
Danny.
them, minus Danny, he's new. But I mean, Max and I, this big guy right here, we're twinners because we were born the same month and year.
And with the
we're
same
both
hair
redheads.
color?
Yep. So I'm like, you can't, I mean, Max, come on now.
Yeah.
Like he's my twin.
That's right.
So
That is awesome. So by doing this, you're actually supporting horses getting to live their best life.
yes.
That's great.
Because he's definitely to the point where he's what you kind of call a pasture pet, where he doesn't do much. I mean, little kids can ride him, but that's about it.
He's
just
not
'cause
a
of-
worker anymore.
Yes. And so he just gets to live until
Yeah.
he's all done.
That is
But
awesome.
this way we can give him the best that he can because he's done so much for us.
Well, what people don't know about horses is they are expensive hobbies.
Oh yeah.
Expensive
And
hobbies.
a lot of work.
And a lot of work.
They
I
don't
always-
take a day off.
Yeah. I always tell people when their kid wants a horse, I'm like, oh, let them spend a week with me,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we'll see if they really want a
That's
horse.
right.
The furthest I've ever had a kid go was about 3 days. And then they're like,
And
yeah, I
then
don't want a
and
horse.
this is enough.
And I'm like, see, just come and ride.
Yeah.
It's much better that way.
That's
So
really
any of
neat.
these horses in like rodeo or do that type of thing?
None of these ones. They're all kind of gotten to the point where they're retired hunting horses.
Okay.
And my rodeo horse, I actually had to sell because I got pregnant and couldn't ride her anymore. But
Because they take a lot of work. They are athletes.
oh yeah, and I felt so bad for her too because she was just penned up all the time and she wanted to go compete.
Yeah.
And so we found a sweet girl who just adores her and uses her for all of that stuff, and they're both just so happy. But I was like, I'm picky. I'm picky. Because can't just give her up.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's got to go to a new job. Well, this
Yep.
is amazing. Is there anything we missed out on? Anything you guys do that we didn't talk about?
We do wagon rides as well.
Oh.
So back over here is our wagon. We used it for Christmas rides. We had it all decorated. If you go to Seven Horse Ranch, you can see it decorated and how we decorated it. I put a little video on there too. And we did like Christmas rides and all that fun stuff. We took a couple of the youth caroling in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so just super fun stuff like that. We also have a little buggy that we do. I've used it for proposals. I've had
Oh, yeah.
men who want to propose. And so we take them on a little buggy ride, and at the end there is like a picnic, and they go to their little picnic, and that's
Sheesh.
the fun part of
I
it.
love that.
Big
So if a
time.
family wanted to come out and they wanted to go, but they weren't going to ride horses, could they go? Could they book to go
Oh
on a
yeah,
buggy
we
ride?
could totally do a buggy ride.
Good
How much
idea.
would that cost, and how many people could go?
So this fits about 10 adults, and then kids can kind of sit on the ground or on laps and everything. To do the whole wagon would be about 120 for the whole loop. So it's really not too bad.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
that's super fun.
That is fun. Is that a
is really fun.
sleigh? Are you gonna get?
So
use that
we're
much?
working on the sleigh. We haven't
Yeah.
gotten that far yet, but we're hoping next year to be able to do sleigh rides.
Wow, that's
But
fun.
and that sleigh was actually my grandpa's sleigh.
Very cool.
So
Very
we're
nice.
making it into new fun things.
So cool. So
And
easy.
a good
Oh, yeah.
location.
Great
Right?
location.
Easy
I mean,
to get to.
easy to get to.
Feels
You're
like
here.
you're
You can.
out.
You're here in 3 minutes out
Yeah.
of Idaho
Yes.
Falls. So if you're looking at this, it's just kind of north of the Temple area, near Sage Lakes
Yeah.
Golf Course.
So you take
kind of that
Holmes,
way.
right? Take Holmes to Bishes and turn left.
Yep.
You're
And
right
come on
there.
right on down.
Yeah.
Easy to find.
Yep, and that's the great part is we're super close to town, so people can come and they don't have to plan hour trips. Because
Yes.
when you have kids, of
Totally.
course, it's so hard to be like, okay, let's drive an hour to the nearest place, and then let's do. I think the shortest ride is 2 hours plus.
Yeah.
So then with kids, it gets too
Yep.
long, and then
Yeah.
they want to go home. So
Let's
I feel
walk
like
this way.
is
I want to
just-
see I want to see our sparkles.
That is
again.
the best
Yeah.
line I've heard is that if you ever want to buy a horse, come spend a week here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because what a good way to get the experience
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and then really understand what you'd be getting
Yeah.
into.
Very.
Yep.
Yeah. That is amazing. Okay, so tell us one more time, Rachel. How do they find you? How do they book?
So you can find us at Seven Horse Ranch on Facebook, and then you can book through there. You can message me. My phone number is also on the top of the page. And that's the easiest way because I do all of my scheduling through Facebook. I have a little app that
Oh, fantastic.
talks with it, which is
Perfect.
super easy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Super easy,
fun.
and they need about a week.
Yeah.
And if you want Calypso at a party, how far out is Calypso?
You know, he's pretty booked. So the sooner the
popular.
better. I usually have parties about every Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you have your date in mind or even a date that you're thinking, it's better to let me know because I can kind of pencil you in and be like, okay, we might be doing this and hold it for you.
Amazing.
That is a good idea.
Amazing.
Fun.
Well, it's been super fun.
Yes, I'm
Super
glad.
fun to do it. Okay, so you guys, again, it's Seven Horse Ranch here in Idaho Falls. Check out their Facebook page. There's a link right here in this post. So take a look and come out and check it out. What a fun time.
Yeah, super
What a fun
awesome.
time. Experience horses without having to have horses.
Yes.
Which is very nice.
And have to do all the work.
That
with
is awesome. All right, thanks. All right,
Come
we
out.
end. We do this together. So you have to end all together, and we're going to say the Nosy Neighbors keeping you in the know.
Okay.
All right, this has been Jessica Carden,
And Jeremy Manwaring.
your Nosy Neighbors. keeping you in the know.